Hello, my name is Lito Gruet, and I used to be a ramp model, a commercial model, and a movie actor during the 80s. And this was before drugs came into my life. And because of drugs, I, um, I started to spiral down. I lost my job, I lost my popularity, and I lost everything that I had of value, including my family. And because of drugs, I was hooked into it for 16 years to the point wherein I was already a drug pusher, I was already shoplifting, I was already driving carnap cars, I was arrested 5 times, I was convicted once, and I was sleeping already in the streets and in the slum areas. I started to look for food in trash bins and everything you could think about what a drug addict would do, I did. And except for killing someone or raping anyone, that's what I never did. I never sold myself also. But this experience has taught me the value and the danger of drug abuse. And by not being aware of its dangers, then we are all possible victims because nobody planned to become a drug addict in the first place. Like children, when we were asked by our teachers what we wanted to be when we grow up, we will be mentioning so many professions, but never a drug addict or alcoholic. But why is it then that so many millions are suffering from it, including their families? It's because of lack of awareness about the real dangers and the destructiveness of drug abuse. And which is why it's very important that we educate the general public, most especially the children and those that are already in the age of experimentation and curiosity, which is about the junior and senior high students. One particular case wherein I can possibly say that I was influential in helping a person recover was with somebody very close to my heart who was actually a resident. That's what we call people undergoing the program in the facility wherein I was a rehab director for 11 years. Now, this person was a struggling drug dependent and tried to commit suicide 5 times already, but fortunately failed. Now, this person became close to me because she was like a daughter I never had. And because of our relationship as head of the rehab facility and her, who became eventually a staff member who was assisting me in everything what I did, today she is now successful in Canada as a trauma-informed coach. And she has her own group, a recovery and trauma group, helping people now the same way we have been helping others when we were still in the rehab facility. So now she does everything that we used to do to help others, but doing so much more. And I'm very proud of her. And this is why it means a lot to me. The community and support system is very important for a person who is trying to recover from drug addiction. And I know that the program in Akari does this very well because Akari sees that it is not just the recovery process within the facility which is important, but then again, recognizing that drug addiction, the battle of drug addiction is lifetime, then it is important that Akari will also find ways and means to be able to support those in recovery in the community also as well by having their aftercare service, My advice is never give up hope. There are so many people who are struggling and are fighting and have fallen down. But then again, it is never over. There's always a chance. The important thing is you fall down 7 times, you have to get up 8 times. Because you cannot just overcome addiction that easily. And it's really a challenge. But then again, if you quit, then that's the only time you lose. But if you don't quit and you keep on trying and fighting and standing up again, then eventually you will reach a point wherein there will be no turning back. Just like what I went through, and I thought that I would never, ever recover. I thought that I would die, I would be killed, I would be in a mental institution or probably in some jail. But because I persevered, I prayed hard, and I loved myself more and more each day in my recovery process, in my recovery journey, I became a stronger person, and then I learned so many other things in life, which is more important than addiction, which is family and love of myself. So once you begin to have your self-respect back, and you begin to love yourself back, then you will become a stronger person, ready to face the day and battle this very difficult challenge of drug addiction. But it's not impossible, because so many have overcome this and so many have been successful. All you have to do is just continue to fight and fight and fight, because this is going to be a lifetime battle. But with Akari and the programs of Akari and the support system of Akari, then you have the best chance to be able to overcome addiction, because they have a spiritual and scientific program, a fusion of both of this, which will help you recover successfully.